I am so excited about this paper because this is truly a first. This is going to give you a roadmap on what to do, how you protect privacy on the ground. I would say if privacy is just presented to you as an abstract conceptual framework, then it's no good. It's not going to help you. We need to give you a practical roadmap on what to do and how to do it, because I don't expect you to be privacy experts. Why would you be? You have your own fields of expertise. That's what we know how to do best. And we're working with the experts in your field to combine the strengths of both parties. This, right now, is the time to address the privacy issues and embed privacy into the design of the smart grid. You do it right now when, ideally, a new system is unfolding and it's at its infancy. That's when it's easy. You can do this in a very cost-efficient manner. You can do it in a way that will save you millions, and I'm not exaggerating, down the road, because you're going to avoid data breaches that I assure you will happen. I have absolutely no opposition to the smart grid or the efforts at conservation or going green or any of those areas that smart metering and the smart grid is looking to expand into. I don't want to impact that negatively at all. I just want you to weave in privacy into the process. Positive sum, doubly enabling. A zero-sum paradigm would suggest you do one at the expense of the other. That won't fly. But if you do both and you embed privacy into the design, you will have gains in both. That's the beauty of positive sum models. You affect gains and enhancements in both areas. It's not one or the other, a false dichotomy. It's win-win. It's doubly enabling. We want to ensure that the level of privacy you enjoy now with your utilities continues well into the future, and that's what we call privacy by design. Privacy has to remain paramount. But in terms of the smart grid and privacy by design, this is new. And I've been asking all my colleagues, and no one else is doing this. So what we're doing here is a first of a kind, and that's why I'm very proud to be working with Hydro One and Toronto Hydro in doing this, because it's the first time also that actual practical down-to-earth guidance is happening with the utilities. But I think the amount of data that is available now from smart metering and smart grid devices, this is what is going to be growing substantially. And the potential for this data to be either personally identifiable or linked. I always say if there's a data linkage to personally identifiable data with transactional data, that counts as data in need of protection in terms of privacy. In addressing the challenges, which there are many, I don't mean to minimize them, that utilities are facing, I think you will find many opportunities to adopt privacy by design when you introduce these new technologies. And if you can make it your mantra in terms of at least the privacy side of it, anytime you touch personal information, your customer's information, it will be so easy because it'll just become second nature. You'll think, oh, is it already in there? Is it the default? No? Let's fix that. Here's the privacy by design, and embedding privacy into the smart grid is not only doable, it is highly desirable and a goal that you should all be striving to meet.